finally have a solution. So anyone who's finding this, I've been trying to go live for the last half hour. I'm gonna try, okay, just went live on a different stream from my phone. Can you find me? I'm not going to share the link from phone to computer. Oh, okay, there's 5 of you here. So let's see. Welcome to the Adjusted Tapping Circle. Lisa, okay. I see someone commenting. Oh, you guys, I have been dying. Oh, this was so hard on me. Okay, well, that's not connected to my phone, so I can move that. Okay, I see 4 of you now are coming over. So I will try. I'm going to wait a minute or two just to see if more people can come over. I have started a new stream on the channel. It was the only solution I found. Yes, EFT Universe channel. You can Skype it. Okay, I think that's my tech person telling me that I can somehow share. Okay, copy link. And now, okay, guys, I am going to switch to another app. I don't know if it's going to make me like go away. I'm so technologically advanced. But if it does, I will. Okay. All right. So I just grabbed the link and sent it to my tech person so that he can follow through on getting everybody else over here. I'm just going to let him know that's what I'm asking him to do. And we'll get started. Thank you so much for your patience. Oh my goodness, what an event, right? Not the one I was planning. Okay, can you send this to people? It's the new link. I'll get the tapping started. Okay. Woo, Sean, you made it! Yay! Oh my goodness. Oh, hi! That was unintended, but sometimes how life goes, right? Not a lesson I was meaning to do today. Yes, okay, still have to leave in a half hour, no problem. We will condense this. It's still going to be very, very good and meaningful because it can't always be picturesque. So let's dig into it together. I still have the chat from the other link. I could interact with you guys. I just couldn't start the video. So I can still see what you typed here. So we'll start tapping on that as well. I wore these ridiculous earrings and put on I don't know, because I wanted to make a point, and it's actually really valid right now because I'm so shaken from trying to reach you guys and not being able to. I will do things like this because it makes me happy. And even if it looks a little ridiculous, like I work from home, so if I want to be a little ridiculous, I have the ability. But I'll forget. Like if I do some little makeup thing, I forget what I've done. And then when I, walk by a mirror or something, I see myself, it makes me smile. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot I did that today. And then that gives me a moment of joy because I tend to, throughout my day, I get serious. I get into go mode and I'm accomplishing things that I'm thinking about, and I love critical thinking. I love it. I love solving issues. So I just get into that mindset, and sometimes I get lost in allowing it to feel happy while I'm doing it, right? I'm just in this more of like a warrior soldier mindset of getting it done. And that has an effect on our biology. So this is my solution in doing something to help me to remember to smile throughout the day. So I just wanted to give you that tidbit in case, oh, I just pulled my earring out. It's okay. I really don't want to tap with these on anyway because they're a little bit noisy and distracting for me. So, but yeah, I wanted to share that with you guys in case any of you were like me, and that would be helpful. So, okay, so I'm going to shake it out. If you have any amount of stress or worry or concern, shaking is really, really helpful. It does multiple things for the nervous system. I'm actually going to stand up. You'll see I've got my comfy robe tied around my waist. I don't have it up over me because the sleeves are too big. And I think you'd have trouble seeing me tap. But I like to be warm. So shaking can just really help you with a reset if you feel like you've got too much emotion of any kind of emotion. Whew, okay, I do feel better now. I feel like I can sit still. Let's get into tapping. Okay, I am looking over at the first chat when you guys were all signed in. Okay, I see self-doubt is the first one that pops out to me. I'm just scrolling to see. I know I'm getting comfortable with you guys because I'm singing when I'm talking. I do that a lot. Eventually, this will become a musical. Okay, so self-doubt. This is something we all experience at some point or another, right? Okay, and if you're new to tapping, don't worry. You can just follow along with me. I'll show you where to tap. And when I speak, I will pause for you to repeat the words because hearing your own voice speak it is very helpful. So, I doubt myself. I doubt myself in a lot of things. I doubt myself in some things. I doubt myself not very much. I doubt myself very deeply. In whatever way I doubt myself, I choose to deeply and completely accept myself anyway. Accepting my doubt. Accepting the part of me that feels doubt. But I don't want to accept that. I want to get rid of it. Getting rid of self-doubt. This doubt in my mind. This doubt in my body. Where is this doubt in your body? When you tune into self-doubt, where does it hit you? For me, I kind of go, I scrunch down, I scrunch in, like I'm protecting, like I need to protect myself. If you have something that you're currently doubtful on and you can think about it, tune into it. Ask yourself from 0 to 10, 0 being not at all, 10 being the worst ever, how much do you doubt yourself in that? What does that feel like in your body? Oh, yeah, it's intense. It's like a 7. It's not that bad, but it's there. It's about a 3. This doubt in my body. Even though I have self-doubt, I still choose to deeply and completely accept myself. But I do wonder, why? Why do I have doubt? Is it because I can't do something? Is it because I don't have a solution for something? Is it because I'm not as good as I think I should be or I want to be yet? Whatever my reason is for self-doubt, and however strong it feels, I still choose to deeply and completely accept myself. It's okay that I have self-doubt. So I wonder, when do I not have self-doubt? When is there something that I feel 100% certain of? 100% certain. I would say that's when I feel like I've mastered something, or when I'm at the end of something. It's completed. So going back to what I have self-doubt on, where am I in that? Am I at the beginning of the process? Maybe what I'm feeling is mislabeled. Maybe it's not self-doubt. Maybe it's learning. Maybe this uncomfortable feeling is because I'm stretching, because I'm growing. It's okay to not know how to do things. It's not okay to not know how to do things. Maybe I can learn to allow it to be okay. Learning to be okay. Learning to be okay through my doubt. And as I learn, I choose. I choose. It's my choice. I choose to deeply and completely accept myself. Okay, let's breathe that in. Out. Okay. When I breathe out, I like to push all of the air out of my lungs, not just out to where it's comfortable. There's a cleanse that feels like it happens when you squeeze all the air out of your lungs. Okay, I'm going back over to the original chat and just seeing what I can grab here for other suggestions. So much of it is just a conversation about everything that happened. Okay. So if you put something in here and I'm just not seeing it, please retype it in the chat because I am looking and I'm not finding it. I'm going to tap my chat on here on my phone. Let's see here. Okay. All right, found it. Okay, self-doubt. Thank you for putting that back in. Okay, lethargy and poor motivation. Yes, let's do that. Okay, how do I make the chat go back away? There we go. I'm learning. Okay, oh yes, lethargy and lack of motivation. Okay, so let's center on that. When you feel a lack of motivation, how do you feel that? What does that feel like in your body? Go ahead and start tapping on your hand while you're thinking about this. And when you have energy, sometimes that's hard to tap into or there's a resistance to it. It's, I'm feeling better than that right now. I don't want to think about that. And that's okay. If you don't want to think about that, maybe think of this feeling being in like a box or a little bowl. You know, how something you've eaten before, you can look at it and you can pretty much know how it's going to taste. Oh yeah, I remember what this tastes like. So think of it that way. How does lack of motivation taste to you? How do you feel that? How do you experience it in your body? For me, when I have a lack of motivation, I immediately label it as depressed. I just, it's not very often for me where I hit a space where I feel zero desire to move and I'm just laid out. Just nothing can budge me short of like needing to save my life. And then I start to judge myself. You know, why can't I move? Why can't I make myself get up? Why can't I? Why can't I? And when we do that, we lose sight of what the actual problem is, right? Because then we're worrying about judging ourselves and fixing that rather than the actual, I'm so tired, I'm so unmotivated, I'm just a lump of person on the couch, in the chair, in the bed. So lethargy, no desire, no motivation, maybe apathetic, lack of emotion. It's just not there. Even though I feel, or I sometimes feel, a complete and utter lack of motivation. I deeply and completely accept myself. Not motivated at all. It's kind of like giving up, but even feels like less effort than that. I'm simply just choosing out of any type of action. Maybe I still kind of feel like doing something. Maybe I don't. But either way, not enough to actually do anything. I know there are things I need to do. Still doesn't motivate me. Complete and utter lack of motivation. Now, what we're going to do here is meant to be over exaggerated and to go into a little bit of the silly side. Okay, so don't take this next part too seriously. In fact, I am so unmotivated that this is my new persona. This is who I am now. Maybe I'll get into a pose and I'll just be a statue. That's just who I am now. I like that. Yeah, I'll just be a statue. Statues don't have to do anything. They're there and people travel the world to see them. The human statue. Maybe it'll go big on TikTok. But would I really be happy being a human statue, even if I was TikTok famous? I really don't think so. So if my goal, if what I want isn't to be here, then I wonder, why am I here? Is it because I failed and I don't know how to do things? I don't know how to live life. I don't know how to something. There's something that I've missed, and now I've gotten here because I just failed at figuring out how to not be here. That doesn't feel good. I wonder if I feel a lack of motivation because my body and my emotions are trying to tell me something. Lack of motivation. What does it mean? If it doesn't mean that I've failed or I'm wrong or I'm not enough, what else could it mean? Maybe it means I'm exhausted and I need a little bit of a break. Maybe it means I've been supporting everyone else for a long time and I need some nurturing. Maybe it means I've been serious for far too long and what I need is some fun. I'm still not really motivated to do anything. Those sound nice. It's better. So maybe I'll just imagine getting what that is that I want or what sounds good to receive. I can still lay here. I can still be unmotivated. But I am just going to use my imagination for a minute. So I want you to take a second and think. What is it that sounds really good to you right now? Not what you have to do, not what you think if you did it, it would help you to feel relief or some stress off your back, but what just makes you smile? Is it taking a hot bath? Some good smelling stuff, maybe candles, a book, or streaming a show, something that just makes you laugh? Is it hopping on a plane and going to see your best friend or family member or a location on Earth that you either have been just really wanting to get back to or you've never been? Is it doing something insane like filling up a pool with whipped cream and jumping in just to see what that feels like? What is it that you can imagine that just might feel better than laying still? Because maybe, just maybe, that's a sign that that's along the lines of what I need. I can't say that anyone needs a pool full of whipped cream, but something fun and spontaneous. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes we need that. If that's bringing back energy, I think I've found it. A solution to feeling unmotivated. And would I have taken the time out to discover this? Or to make plans to do this? If I didn't feel completely unmotivated. If I hadn't hit this brick wall, would I have stopped to pay attention to my own needs? Of course I would have. No way I would have. No matter how good I am at paying attention to my own needs, I deeply and completely accept myself. And I deeply and completely accept the state that I'm in, even if I don't like it. I can accept that maybe it has some value. And that I can still find a solution. And I deeply and completely accept myself. Okay, guys, we've got like 4 more minutes, so I'm gonna look and say one more thing. Okay, holding in anger. It popped open and I saw that right away. So, okay. Anger. Ooh. Anger is intense and it overtakes my whole body. And it feels like it overtakes my entire existence. And I hold it in. And I hold it in. And there's many reasons for holding it in. What's your reason? Is it that you don't want to hurt someone? Is it that you're afraid of what your own ability is for destruction when you're angry? I hold in my anger. Anger through my whole body. So much of it. It's not getting away. I want it out, but I don't let it out. This anger in my body. Maybe it's not safe for me to let out this anger in whatever way. And the only way I know that I can let out anger is by screaming really loud or punching something really hard. Very physical action. And there's absolutely no other way to release anger. Of course, there are other ways to release anger. Maybe there are other ways to release anger. I wonder what other ways there could be to release anger. Well, yelling feels really good, but what if I took the voice part out of it and I just breathed really hard? That sounds so stupid. But I could do it by myself in a bathroom or in a room, in my car. No one would see, no one would hear. And maybe I would feel better. I just laughed. And you know what? It's hard to laugh and feel anger at the same time. So maybe when I'm really angry and I can't let it out, I can laugh. I don't feel like laughing, I'm angry. I'll get something to help make me laugh. Like watch a funny video or think of something hilarious that I have in my memory bank. Anger is something that I experience. Anger is not who I am. I can choose to release it in a creative way. And I can try things, and oh man, they won't work at all. Total fail. But I bet I can try something and it will work. And maybe it will work a little bit. Maybe I'll find something that works a lot. This anger is an emotion. It's not my enemy. It's not something that wants to be alive in me. I have complete permission to release this anger. And as I search for ways to release this anger, I allow myself room to explore, for trial and error. Relief from anger. Empowerment over anger. In charge of my anger. Capable of releasing anger under my terms. Anger. Anger in my body. Anger flowing out of my body. And wherever I am with anger, I choose to deeply and completely accept myself. Thank you for that. Now let's take a breath. Let's take in a breath. Ooh, that feels good. All right, we're ending a few minutes late, but my goodness, we got started when we got started. Thank you so much for being here with me. I post videos 3 times a week on the YouTube channel. If there's something that you are curious about that you want to tap on, I go and I read all the comments on the videos, and I do create videos according to what you are interested in. So I typically have a few weeks planned out ahead of time. So it'll be a little bit of a time, from the time you message me to when you'll see something, but those videos are there for you guys. Like, I am just wanting to share how to get from where you feel stuck and disempowered and helpless to where you can feel so good and happy and hopeful no matter what you're going through. It really is possible. So, again, thank you for being here. I'll see you next week, and fingers crossed that it will go as smoothly as it did the first time, and this will be a one-off thing. All right, take care. I'll be thinking about you all week. Mwah. Bye. I don't know how to end a live on my phone.